All right, everybody, welcome. Give you guys some time to come in. Welcome. It is Solutions Thursday. Woo! I'm gonna put some sound effects one day into this, but I don't have time for that right now. Okay. Um, while we wait for others to come in, um, so we are going to be doing something that was requested. Let me pull it up here on our Facebook page. Remember, we have a solutions Facebook page where you guys can actually ask us and tell us what you're looking for and give us also some really incredible solutions that you're using. It's a community group. I believe right now it's private, and I think because of Facebook's thing, once it's private apparently. But anyone can join. Just go ahead and shoot on over to Facebook.com, type in OOC Solutions, and hit up our solutions page where we also post a lot of other content that you won't really find on the YouTube channel, but you'll find on our Facebook and our discussion groups. Obviously, it's a community, so you guys are piping in. But what um, was requested for this week was a website plugin for a consultation booker. Okay, now I'll be honest, when I put that as a suggestion, I was just kind of throwing something out there and I was like, why the world would you do that? Oh, how boring. Everybody knows how to do that. But, you know, and I was thinking, okay, well, yeah, everybody knows how to do that. I'm gonna do like the super cool, customized way that's gonna, be cost effective and that kind of stuff. But I believe the Lord had reminded me, yes, reminded me. He reminded me that where did we start as a ministry, and when I was starting as a business and coaching and stuff like that. I had like zero when I was doing guitar lessons and things like that. I needed a way to be able to take some things online that would kind of help my workflow. And Lord just reminded me that yes, you can do something that's a little more advanced and show somebody something cool, but what if you show them something that um, could work for people that just need a start? And I may do this in parts. I may show you the advanced thing a little later, how to, um, you know, do your own consultation, booker, customize it, and just make it just awesome. It's going to take a little bit more effort, a little bit more work, but it's quicker than you think, and it's much cheaper than you think. And you probably may only have to do a one-time payment of like $10, $15. That's it, you know? And that's just to get the no code builder to help you, and not the no code builders that are typically most people talk about. But um, we can go into that a bit later. So when we started a ministry and we needed to do things, actually, I was helping. What I'm going to show you today, I was helping another ministry that needed to quickly, like they just kind of popped it up on me. I was there helping them, and they said, "Oh, we need to, you know, somehow take consultations and schedule them and that kind of stuff." And I was like, "Well, why aren't you just automating this? Like this is a simple task that can be automated." Yes. First thing I wanted to share with you before we go right into the solution here is don't let something stop you from doing what you're called to do because you don't necessarily have what you think you need. You can pray and ask God to give you wisdom on how to work things out. And honestly, even with current technology with AI, remember, AI is not God. You still need to ask the Lord. But what's nice about AI is you can ask it, hey, what are some free solutions or what are some cost effective solutions that I can use right now? I don't have any funds to get started, or I need to start like really quickly so I can get some funds to get something more advanced. What can I use? What can I do? So I mean, I could simply actually do that right now. Let me see. Let me put up my. I like to use DeepSeek. Let me show you my screen here. There we are. Yas. Okay. And I would literally just put what are some free ways to take consultation or like to book consultations. That's the best word. To book consultations. And then see what pops up. It's gonna take a little bit. All right. So I actually haven't done this, so I don't know. That's what's best part about these live consultations is I'll be learning while I'm with you. I'll be finding some cool things and sharing with you my thoughts and ideas at the same time. So here are some simple ways. It says, um, free client for clients seeking a consultation. These platforms let you find and book free introductory calls with experts. Okay, that's cool. That's not what I'm looking for. So we're gonna skip this. For professionals and service providers offering consultations. Aha, that's what we're looking for. These tools help you manage bookings without paying. Dedicated free booking and scheduling apps, Calendly. Now I have used Calendly. They have a free plan. They are the most popular offers one calendar type 15-minute discovery call, or you can actually adjust that time. It integrates with Google Outlook and etc. And that's the thing with Calendly. It's great actually if you want to get started and you have a website. Calendly, seriously, you can totally do that. And but you get one. You can't have multiple. But I'll be honest, if you're starting, that's okay. If you're starting, start with one offer. I'm so serious. A challenge we have, and we're just kind of working out even now, is we have or way too many offers, just way too many offers that we can manage. We found ourselves getting tired and just it was just too much for us, and so we're kind of revisiting our plan here, and we want to be good at one thing. Take 3 months, 90 days, and I challenge you to just be good at just the one thing, like be really good at the one thing. And in that 90 days, you're kind of figuring it out. So don't expect like, oh, I'm good in those 90 days. Um, After that 90 days and the habit is put together, you got systems that, you've learned that, oh, this is how I do it. Then after that, your next 90 days, you can level up and uh, take that system that you did and actually, well, systematize it. See, do I need a team? How many people do I need to cover what I'm actually doing? That kind of stuff. If you need consultations on what does that look like, stuff like that, please, you can actually contact me. I think I have it here on the screen somewhere. Let's see. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh wait. Let me see. I haven't looked at this in a long time. How do I? Okay. Info at ozarkoutpostcenter.org, or you can call us at 417-462-6408. Um, yeah, or support, that's me directly, at ozarkoutpostcenter.org. And if you want a consultation on, how to pick that one thing, or if you're on phase two, you're after those 90 days, and what does this look like? Yeah, feel free to contact me. I'm learning a lot of this myself, so I can give you the pointers of what I have learned in my process. And it's a journey, and it's been really cool. So there's Calendly, um, and yeah, starting with one. If you're just starting, that's perfectly fine for you. Call.cal, I've never used that. I've used Zoho Bookings. Zoho Bookings is like Zoho is man. So Zoho is actually, oh, I can't tell you. I'm gonna have to do another feature on just Zoho alone. Zoho does so much. I'm gonna have to show you guys how we use it. And as a ministry that needed things on like no budget, like I'm telling you, I wish I could stop saying like, but that's okay. We'll keep moving on. Zoho. we're gonna have to do a feature on Zoho. They do more than just bookings, but Zoho is a really good platform. Simplymeet.me. Never tried that, but look, now you know that you can search it on DeepSeek or ChatGPT, and they'll give you some solutions that are for free. These have, as it says, free plans. Now, when it says a free plan, it doesn't say it's entirely free. A free plan means that it gives you features that are for free. It means it's limited, it's restricted. But guess what? Use it. Okay? Just because it doesn't do a certain thing or it has that fancy thing or it doesn't look like the way you want it, don't let it stop you from doing it. Okay? And as you start, generating income for the ministry or the business, you can look into paying for some of those features and some other different things. But right now, just get started. Take your 90 days and just get started. Okay? Communication and social platforms. Okay, I'm not sure. What was the first one? Was dedicated free booking and scheduling apps, and then communication social platforms, Google Forms and Google Calendar. You can create a form to capture client details and manually send calendar invites, completely free and customizable. That's what I'm talking about. And actually, we're gonna use something like that anyway. But I'm gonna show you how we quickly implemented it for this ministry here. Okay, WhatsApp business app. Use your status to announce open for consultations and use quick replies to schedule times. Great for local informal bookings. That's a good idea. I'm telling you, this thing be giving you ideas. That's not a bad idea. Use WhatsApp business. you know Take your own social thing and just say, hey, even on your Facebook page, your other profile pages, your Instagram, and just say, hey, we're doing free consultations, or well, you don't say free consultations, but we're doing consultations on this thing, and see who comments. And that just means that you got to do some manual work to schedule everything, but that's okay. Don't let anything stop you. I don't know how much I'm going to emphasize this throughout this video, but I know it's going to be a lot, because I can say I have allowed, in our 2 years or so that we've been doing ministry, I've allowed some things to stop me. And looking back on it as we're going into this new year, I'm thankful for learning, don't do that. But it took me some time to learn that. And it, praise God, prayerfully, and the Lord bringing in different resources, I learned, what's that one thing that God is calling you to do that you keep saying no to? And what are your excuses? And what if it works? That's a great question to ask yourself. What if it works? I made an entire workbook for our Adventist Youth Mission Summit event that helps people to target that. What's stopping you, and what if it works? Okay. What are some steps you can take to make it happen? And that's what the workbook uh, goes through. It's really fun. It's really powerful. It's put in a RPG format. So you are a character on a quest. It's called the Soul's Quest to discover your kingdom calling. And again, if you need more information on that, I didn't mean to drop that down there, but it just came up. And that's if you need more information on how to get that workbook, you can definitely contact us. Okay, Instagram or Facebook, use the contact button on your profile. You can direct people to DM you to schedule. Like, there's so many ways you can do things. Don't let it be your excuse. I don't know what Linktree is, but you probably do. Okay. Built-in tools from other free services. Stripe payment links. If your paid sessions follow the free consultation, if your paid sessions follow the free consultation, you can create a free $0 payment link that collects contact info and books a time. Absolutely. Like, that's not hard to do on Stripe when you know how to do it, should I say. Yes, I do this programmatically on Stripe, and I do know how to do it also on the platform itself. I just don't do it that much. But yeah, you can totally do that. It's a little more work. I don't do that often. Canva, look at this. Design a simple, beautiful book your session graphic with a QR code linking to your booking page. Bam. Man, share it on your social media. Like, that's more of a how to get your ad out there that you're booking. Now, I want you to just keep in mind, your social media page is not for like advertising. I mean, it's it's not for sales and business. People use it like that, but it's social media. So people on social media want to get to know you as a person, and when they get to know you as a person, then they're more than willing to get whatever you have, right? To offer. So don't go into social media trying to like, post um, post ads. Like that's your number one thing. Like don't do that. Create things that genuinely will help people. Okay, and in that they're just going to be more than willing to come up to you and be like, hey, like what, is there anything else you do? Like I've had that happen quite a bit, so that's a blessing, and it's nice that I can be a blessing to somebody, even though I'd be more than willing to do it for free, and I'm thankful that they're willing to, help a sister out because the Lord knows what I need, right? Okay, so the manual but professional method: email templates and shared calendar. Create a standard email with 2 to 3 proposed times over the next few days. This personal touch can have a high success rate for high value services. Okay, cool. Anyway, things to try, things to read. I'm not going to go through all of this, but I think that you kind of get the point. Quick recommendation for most individuals starting out: use Calendly or cal.com, and I just clicked on it. So what's nice is even if you don't have a website, I mean, you can direct people straight to your Calendly thing right here. But I'm going to show you another way that you can do this. But this has some pretty good resources on how to do that. We're gonna do Google Calendar. So they had a website already, and they just needed an embed. Calendly does this, but I was already, what was nice about Google Calendar. Calendly again does this too. You can sync it to your Google Calendar. I was like, well, why not just use Google Calendar? It syncs to itself, and so they were able to be notified, and the people to be notified of when their consultations coming up and everything like that because it was connected to Google Calendar. Okay, let me just show you how to do this. In fact, we're just gonna go in here and type Google. Oh, I'm in the way. There you go. Google Calendar. Okay, great. As you can see, I've clicked on this before just to make sure things were Gucci. All right. And I'm going to go to, there's our Outpost Center. All right. So, wow, looks like I've used this before. These here, these things that I'm hovering over, is actually what you'll see when you have open bookings. So I've actually used this before with just my guitar lessons. This is what I'm offering: a 90-minute bookable appointment for the guitar lessons. As I said, I don't use this as much now, and I probably need to um, make this my active schedule. I probably need to re-go through this. It'd be nice to be able to use this. But I have, here they are, booking pages, guitar lessons, and I can click on this link. I'm going to copy it, copy link, and when I put it in here, paste it, this is what people will be led to go to. Appointment not found. That's probably because I need to reactivate it. Same thing here, Tree of Life, free 15-minute health consultation. Let's see if this one's active. Okay, so look at that. All right, so people can then click, and these actually I don't think any of these are active at all because they're not doing this anymore. So I'm going to show you from a fresh one. I'm going to show you how to do it, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like, and then show you ways to actually share this with people fairly easy, and or if you wanted to embed it on your website. Okay, all right. So everyone has Google. Everyone has Google Calendar, or should I say, majority of people have Google, have conformed to the Google. And what I'm going to do, in fact, I'm going to go back to my other account here because what if you don't see that. I want to see what you see, right? Not what I see. Okay, so let's say, all right, so it looks like this is a fresh one, and it does have right here on the left hand side, it says booking pages. If you don't see that, again, I would just do a search and be like, how to create booking page on Google Calendar, right? And this is just on Google, and let Google tell you what it can do. Let's see. Scroll down past all the sponsored results. AI will actually help you a little bit. Create an appointment schedule in Google Calendar to find your availability title. Okay, great. And show more. Open Google Calendar. Set up your schedule. Enter a title. Set up an appointment. Okay, I didn't find that very helpful. Sometimes I just may need to go to a video. But let's see. Google Calendar will tell you. Appointment booking scheduler, set up a booking. Okay, great. Well, anyway, this is a more relevant, more recent video. It's almost been a year though. And see if that helps you. If not, I'm going to show you right now what we going to do. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to click on booking pages, create an appointment schedule, that little plus sign. And yeah, here we go. Let's say Ozark Outpost. Actually, I want to actually I want to do this on not on here, so I'm gonna just because I like creating things that are actually real and that I'm gonna use and I have to delete later. I'm gonna actually go and do the same thing here. um oh, see, look at that. So it does look like it's limiting us to 2, and I can say that we're not going to be using this one, so let's delete it, I hope. Yeah, Tree of Life, if you see this, let me know if things are broken and I'll set it up on your own account. Okay, great. Okay, so I guess I'll redo the guitar lessons again, and maybe it only allows you to have 1. See, that's an interesting information, but again, don't let it stop you. So let's say Ozark Outpost Center Solutions consultation, and the appointment duration, let's say, is about an hour. General availability. Now you can put in the times you're available. I'm available on Sunday because I work on Sunday. I don't work on Sabbath. Let's say we do. Oh, when's a good time? I don't know. 11 to when's my lunch? I do lunch about 2:30. So let's stop it at 2. 11 to 2, and I can hit this plus here and add another period for this day, and I can say, okay, on Sunday I also want to continue from 4 to 6, I guess. You get the point. Yeah, and I'm gonna copy this time to all of them actually, and probably gonna get rid of some of the Fridays. We're not gonna do that. Probably not gonna do anything on Friday actually. Thursday evenings, we do our solutions, so we're not going to do that. Wednesday evenings, prayer meeting. So that's pretty much that there for booking a consultation for solutions. Yeah. So now, yeah, that's my time zone schedule window. This is actually really cool. Okay. So limit the time range that appointments can be booked. So start and end dates, limit the date range for all appointments. Available now. Okay, we're available now. Tomorrow. Wait, tomorrow's Friday. We're not. You can get us on Sunday, apparently, according to the schedule, right? So maximum time in advance that an appointment can be booked. Wow, 60 days. That's too much for me. So we're gonna say 20, maybe even 30 days ahead, unless I get super booked. So maybe I'll even say 7 days. I'm gonna just say 7, because that's a week ahead. That's great. Oh wait, actually wait, sorry. That's the max. I want 7 to be the minimum. 7, not hours. So wait, let me see. Hey Siri, let's do some math here. 24 times 774 is, I don't know, 30 something maybe? Wait, no, 32? And then 7 and 2 is 14. 140? 152? Anyway, let's see. I I tried. Calculator. Okay, so we're doing 24 hours times 7. Oh, 168. Not close. Okay, anyway. So 168 is the hours ahead. I would love, uh, that gives me 7 days. Now, how many days ahead of time maximum in advance the appointment can be booked? 30 days is fine. All right, great. Now, indicate times you're available for specific dates, and this is nice as well. You can say, hey, on this date, February, I don't know, February 12th, I'm not available, and so you can do that here. Change your availabilities. Booked appointment settings. Oh, this one is also nice. Okay, book your appointment buffer times. So when someone books an hour-long consultation, I don't want someone to book back to back an hour-long consultation. So I'm gonna add time in between the time slots. I'm gonna add 45 minutes. I think is a good time for me to kind of review. Um, Actually, it's not. I need an hour. Sorry. Let me do an hour, maybe even longer. It just depends on the consultation. I like to take notes and um, make sure I can give you your information back. But I discovered another solution, another app that does that for me on iPhone. I think I also have a video coming out shortly on that. It's a short video. Um, it is called Granola. Right now it's free. So get it. Right now it's free. Granola, your AI note taker. This thing is spot on. I'm not going to do an ad right now. I'm going to send you guys that video on the solutions page, okay? Granola. But then on Android, fireflies.ai. Game changer, these apps, okay? Like, it's so helpful. So that may decrease my time. Maybe an hour is too much, but hey, I can play around a little bit or get some other things done. Okay, so um, maximum bookings per day. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that one blank. Guest permissions. Guests can invite others. After booking an appointment, guests can modify the calendar event to invite others. Preferably no. Thank you. Okay, now I'm gonna assign a calendar to this. And what's nice is it can check calendar for availability, so bookable times won't be available during any events created or accepted on the guitar lessons calendar. So there's different, yeah, it'll check your calendar for conflict, which is really nice. I don't know why it shows this one. I'll be honest. I think because that's the calendar I'm on now when I hit bookings. Okay, so we're gonna hit next. Cool, we did that. We did the next part here is booking page photo and name. It'll show Mozart Outpost Center. All right. Location and conferencing. So select how and where to meet. We can either do a Google Meet video conferencing, which a Meet link will be generated after the booking and it'll be sent to them. Or we can do an in-person meeting or a phone call. Um, so I think Google Meet video conferencing is nice. I always like to see people face to face if possible. And add a description. I do not know. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to our handy dandy. Let's see, where is it? I think I got off of it. We're gonna go to DeepSeek. I have a booking for solutions. Wait for um. I am creating a booking. What do we call this? I don't know. I don't know. I forgot. Oh, let me see. Okay. I am creating a booking page on Google Calendar and need a description. We are doing tech solution based consultations for 1 hour at a for a donation, I guess. Now let's see what it comes up with. Of course. All right, here we go. Tech solution consultation. Thank you for your donation. Wait, what? Thank you for your donation. No, that's not. That's not. What? This 1 hour session is dedicated to addressing your specific technology challenge. Please come prepared to discuss your goals, current and any key questions. Yeah. Welcome to your tech solutions consultation. Okay, wait. This is where I didn't get what I was saying. I need a description for when people want to book. And you just tell it what you were actually looking for. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Here we go. Book your tech solution consultation. Schedule a dedicated hour with our experts and Luke, whenever he's available. He needs to set up his own actual booking to tackle your technology challenge. This consultation is offered in exchange for a donation to support our work. What you'll get: a 60-minute deep dive into your specific tech problem or project, strategic analysis and solution brainstorming, actionable next steps tailored to your needs. That's what we do. I really like straight to the point. Okay, how it works: book your slot below, make your donation. A link will be provided after booking. Okay. Come prepared to discuss your challenge in detail. Please note, your booking is confirmed only after donation. You receive calendar details immediately after booking. Ready to solve your tech challenge? Pick a time below. Benefit focus. Get expertise. I really don't want to read the rest of this, especially for the sake of the timing of this video, but I think you get the idea. And I think that was to the point. I may change it later. That's the best part about technology. You can just change it later. So I'm going to just copy this. I'm going to paste it right there. Boom. Bam. Great. Perfect. So, booking form. First name and last name. Now you see how simple this is? I'm not taking the on Calendly. I believe you can take the payment pegged to your Stripe, I think. Don't quote me. Again, I can Google it. Let's just do that. Does Calendly connect to Stripe? Okay, yeah, so great. So yeah, if you're using Calendly, then awesome, possum. You can take payments just like that. If you need something super quick, and let's say you don't even have Stripe, maybe you have just Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, or whatever, you can do it this way, and just put in your cash tag and that kind of stuff, or your Cash App link. The sky's the limit, friends. Use the brain that God gave you. Okay, so booking form: first name, last name, email address. Yep, phone number for sure. I also want to add, okay, custom item. And let me see. Describe um, what the consultation needs to be about, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna again have this clean this up for me. Form field, add a custom form field for I'm just gonna tell it. Give me verbiage. Okay. Please describe the primary tech solution or goal for this consultation. That's, yep, great. Super direct. Tell us about your tech puzzle. What would you like help solving? That's kind of funny. Okay, what is the main topic of our consultation? That's super. Yep, that's great. But I'm gonna use this one. It's already pasted. Okay, require this and add the item. Okay, bam. Requiring no verification to prevent malicious bookings. Okay, well, thank you. Okay, so look, payments and cancellation policy. Oh, wow. Now that's a premium feature. I wonder how much this costs. Let me see. $16.80 a month. Now look, listen, Linda's. Okay, that's not a bad price. If your consultations after your 30 days of you just trying to get it going and it is working out for you, go ahead. Just pay for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's gonna help you and it's gonna decrease part of your workflow, just do it. Okay? Okay. But if you're fine with how it is, that's fine. But I'm just saying it's not a bad price. I can get it cheaper for you. That's for sure. It's gonna take a little more work. Hey, try it, no cost for 14 days, but please, friends, if you don't already have consultations kind of coming in and people are donating or paying you for it or whatever it is, don't do the 14-day free trial and be like, I'm gonna make it back. Yeah, you can, but just I've gotten myself in a lovely hole because I needed to actually test viability first before just saying, oh yeah, I can commit to this monthly. You know what I'm saying? And there's times where it would pull out of my account when I didn't really need it. It wasn't doing anything for a month or so, and it's not fun when you know when you're a new business scraping for pennies. If you get what I'm saying, okay. So, anywho, that's nice that that's there. So, future reference, booking confirmations and reminders. Let's see, calendar invitation. You and your person who made the appointment will get a confirmation email with a calendar invitation. Okay, I'm gonna hit save. So I don't think in here it actually says after where they can donate. So what I would do is I'm just gonna go right back. Sorry, here we go. Look at that, bam! They're all right there now. Shazao. We're gonna hit preview. See what this looks like. Okay. Jump to next bookable date. I don't know why. Okay, I think I can kind of guess. Okay, I can guess why it says that this is an next bookable date. Because remember, I told it I need 7 days ahead of time, and I start on Sunday, so 7 days ahead of time from it's December 25th is the first, and well that the next upcoming Sunday is the 28th, and that's not 7 days. Let me see. 7 days is the first. I definitely don't do Friday and Sabbath. So yeah, fourth is my next bookable time. That's just how it is. Okay, and that's when you can book me. For those of you that need something sooner than that, yeah, remember, go ahead, give us a call. Ozark Outpost Center, 417-462-6408. Okay, I'm a little much. So anyway, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, great. 11, 1, and 4. This is the program times that it gave me because I can do, remember, 11 to 12. Then an hour in between is 12 to 1. So then my next appointment could be 1 o'clock. And see, it figures this all out for you. Like, that's the super nice thing. Once you know how apps work by using them, when you get into the customization thing that we're going to be doing later, and you want to make your own app, now you have an idea in your head on what it needs to do or what it can do. Okay? Stop trying to reinvent the wheel, as in like trying to discover crazy cool solutions or no. Okay, there's probably already something out there, a plugin or something that already kind of helps you out and does that for you. Okay, only reinvent the wheel when you really affordability is not there, and if the time it takes you to reinvent it isn't going to cost you as much. Okay, because time cost as well, and we're held accountable for our time. Okay, so the only other time I would quote unquote reinvent something is if I'm reframing it. So, for example, the skilled craftsman application that we're putting together is, let me see if I have it up here. All right, yeah, here it is. Okay, this is skilled craftsman, and basically, yeah, we are a networking platform for Seventh Day Adventists, and we are getting. This is still in beta mode. We've um, got it up and going. Just imagine being able to look for medical missionaries with specific skills. Like, this is the super cool part. Or literature evangelists. That you need leaders. You need specifically somebody that can do accounting and that kind of stuff. And being able to discover and find yeah, the specific people all in one area. Not only that, organizations and what events and everything that they're holding. So this is what I've been working on diligently for the past 2 years, and praise God for current technology. It's been able to help me with my workflow much faster. So we're prayerfully going to have this out before the end of this month. That's good thing I have no consultations coming up, right? Okay, but yes, this is what was the point of me bringing this up again? Um, it's because I know of how other apps work, like let's say LinkedIn, or freelancer platforms, Upwork, um, Skillshare. Well, Skillshare is something else. Sorry, Upwork and freelancer.com. Like, it's because of that I can, when I make something and reframe it. This is an Adventist networking platform that makes it easier for us to do the work and to finish the work. So that is happening, or should I say, is being put together because of platforms I've already been on, and the problem that we don't have anything for us to actually go to and to search very quickly. I had someone ask me the other day, if there was this place where we can check all the events of the different, uh, ministries going on, so we can, we kind of want to, instead of going to the same one that we go to, if there's something happening around that same time, can we go to that one instead? And I said, I don't know. There might be, but I don't know it. So anyway, there's something that'll also be on Skilled Craftsman, but it's because I'm paying attention as I'm messing with these other apps and how they're doing it. Okay, that now I'm seeing. Oh, okay, and this is how they're able to do this. But this is kind of nice because 3 consultations a day is good for me. What about you? But so it's nice to always check to see if you're doing like a 15-minute consultation. I man, 4 of those things, things go over and everything in between. Just keep that in mind, what you can actually handle. So double check your what your booking consultation looks like. Um, I love to show more here. Book your tech solution consultation, and bam, great. So in here, I want to actually provide a link right there. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my calendar, and I'm gonna hit the 3 little more things here. I'm gonna hit edit, and right where we had added the description, I think it's on next. Yep, description right here. I'm going to actually put the link like right there. So I could say the cash tag for Ozark Outpost Center the Cash App. I might even say Cash App. What else would I say? I think that's all we have right now. I mean, we could do Stripe. And then I would just put the Stripe link. I'm just gonna put link.com. Yeah, I'll probably get rid of this a little later after this video, but you would go to your Stripe account, and I don't want to really have to sign in and show you all of my details on here. Oh, it's actually just my test account, so it's probably okay. Test dashboard for Stripe. If I'm not logged in, sorry, I'm not gonna log in on the stream, but yeah, not gonna do that. Okay, but anyway, there's a way you can just create a payment link, and again, if you don't want to do that, just Google it, create a payment link, copy that link, put it right there, or wherever you want to put it, right? Okay, so bam, we hit save, and there you go. So now what do I do? Now that I have all that information, here's my preview. Okay, but how do I share? So I'm gonna click on these three, and I'm gonna hit sharing options. So I can either share the link or website embed. It could be a button like this. It'll show you, say book an appointment, the pop up, and it'll pop up the screen, you know. Or you could do inline booking page, which means it looks like it's a part of the page itself. And what you'll do is you'll copy the embed code just like that, and you will paste this into your editor of some sort. Yep. I mean, I can show you guys how to do that. Give me a second. I'm kind of working on the skill craftsman thing, but I'm gonna shut it down really quick, and we're going to open. Let's see, where's the solutions page? Okay, let's open new window. We're gonna go to open folder. Let's see, apps, projects, OC solutions. Okay, that's not it. I think it's in npm packages. Solutions. Man, I should have make it hard for myself to find things, didn't I? Let me see. Solutions. I think it goes back in apps, projects, OC solutions. Oh, I think that is it. Let's select the folder. My elbow. Oh. You guys didn't see it before. All right. So let me see. Next app. Oh, there it is. That's what I want to be. Open. How do I open that one? I have way too many things up. That. This one. Okay. So let's open folder. OC solutions. Next app. Bam. Okay. Great. So now what I'm going to do, just check my. If you haven't seen the solutions page, I think this last time you weren't able to see it. I'll show you what it looks like. Right now, I believe it is up on solutions.ozarkoc.org. Oh, computers. Okay, so Ozark OC Solutions. Loading. Ba-da-ba-ba. Okay, great. So this is Ozark OC Solutions, and we have basically different apps that we have made and put together. We put it here. Like we're still working on getting these to be clickable, I believe. I think it was clickable at some point. Anyway, who knows? Doing way too much at once. I'm focusing right now on skill crafting because I have a deadline for that. So you guys on Ozark OC Solutions, our website, don't worry about it. What you can pay attention to, aside from the apps, if you scroll all the way down, our latest tutorials, which you can actually find for the most part on the Facebook page. But this is great. You can actually click on them and you will see, our videos and our tutorials right here. No need to go on all the ads for YouTube and that kind of stuff. It's right here. Okay, great. So what I want to do is on my contact. I think you guys didn't see that. I'm kind of in the way here. On my contact page here, I want to put. We have this send us a message, but what if I want to add the consultation embed? Okay, so I'm going to go back to here. I'm going to use my handy Copilot. Okay, and I'm going to tell it. In fact, I'm going to have it plan first. I'll set it to plan. I'm going to go over this another time, okay, how we're going to use this to actually build our site for us. No coding. You don't have to know how to code anymore. Luckily, I do know a thing or two about coding, and so this does help me to understand how to read the code to debug it a bit faster than some people, but it's not necessary. So I'm going to say, I want to create a new page, put it in the nav, that's the navigation, that's why I call it the nav. Luckily it knows my shorthand. It is for booking consultations. I have an embed from Google Calendar. And if I want, I can paste that embed, which I took earlier, put it right there, and tell it to, hey, hit that plan button. I could have just had to do it, but I kind of like to see what the AI is thinking, the Copilot is thinking on what I'm asking before I implement something. I don't do this all the time, but in this case, I haven't been on here in a while. I want to see what it's thinking about, right? Okay, create a booking page and update navigation. It looks like it's trying to do it for me, but it's gonna have a problem because, see, it says, hey, I'm in plan mode, I can't do anything. Okay, now I have a comprehensive contact. Here's the plan for adding your booking consultation page. Plan, add booking consultation page with calendar embed. Add a new dedicated page for booking consultations with the Google Calendar embed. Integrate it into the routing system and add a navigation link. Steps 1, create, and this is why this is so great. It's telling you the process and steps it will take to actually build out this, which is great for you in the future when you're trying to think of how would I get something like this done. Yes, I can go ask DeepSeek how would I get this done, but it's nice to see how also this would get things done. And now in the future, you can now talk better to AI and let it know, okay, I need you to create this. It's not invaluable. It gets things wrong all the time. Okay, so when I read what AI is telling me, I'm not only reading to just check to see if it's right or wrong. I'm reading to learn. Okay, so it says it's going to create it's going to create a page called booking consultation page. It's going to be in source pages booking consultation page, and it's gonna put my Google Calendar iframe embed in there. It's going to import and add a route. I know what that means. I'm not going to explain that right now. Add a navigation item to the nav items. It's going to make sure that that link is in my navigation bar. And then it says it's going to test it. Okay, great. I'm going to tell it to just start. Go for it. Just do you, boo. And watch. Watch how long it takes. It's done. That was 19 seconds. Now, mind you, next time I'm going to actually put a timer on the screen. Okay, so awesome, done. I created your booking consultation page and integrated it. And there it tells me this is what it did. Also, please, 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 please read what it did. Okay? Read what it did. Because when you're trying to figure out how to get there or where to go, it probably tells you what it did, you know? Luckily, hopefully, I should now have a nav link, but let's make sure. Okay, created a booking page. Great. Features the Google Calendar index with a professional header, title, and description. Uses consistent styling with the rest of your site. Great. Added import and a booking route. Okay, great. Updated the nav bar. Oh, okay. So I should see it in the nav bar. And it says booking consultation. Okay, great. Let's actually look at this now. I think I have my server still running. Yes, I do. So in other words, I should be able to now go back to the page here. And look, bam, there it is. Do you see that? Did I have to do anything? Yes, I had to type. Okay, but look, now book consultation. Let's see how good it did. Oh, look at this. Bam, schedule a time to discuss your project with us. And then Google Calendar does its stuff. Now, here's what I don't like. I can't see a thing. So, what it did, it looks like, is that it's made the embed transparent. So it's not white in the backdrop, it's transparent. Um, this is just something that I can kind of tell from coding for a while. You can highlight over and you'll see your text. It's all there. So I'm wondering, it could be right here in the embed itself. I might be able to change the color of the text, but I don't know. I may not even know how to do that. So guess what? I'm gonna ask my co-pilot. Can you, in fact, I'm going to hit ask first. I'm not going to have it do anything. I'm going to ask, can you change the embed text color to white? And then let's see what it says. Looks like updated. I've added a CS filter to invert the Google Calendar embed colors, making the text white, light. Okay, well, hey, let's see. I'm going to actually tell it, hey, go ahead, implement. I can't spell that. Do it. But I'm going to make sure I set it back to agent so it actually can do it. Go ahead and do that thing. 1, 2. About 5-6 seconds. This does add up after a while, but could you imagine how long it actually would have taken me to actually type and do all that? It depends. Sometimes it's faster for me to do it if you know what you're doing. Okay. Okay, now let's see if it actually did it. Again, sometimes it thinks it can do something and it can't. Okay? So just keep that in mind. So now let's see. It should now have updated. And wow. Oh, I see what it did there. Wow. I don't know. Hey, that's not too bad. I kind of like that. I mean, it's not bad. I don't like the dark blue backdrop here, but it is what it is, right? You know, like I can see it now. That's for sure. I can scroll through and okay, cool. Other thing is I don't want this scroll wheel here. I don't like how it's scrolling like that. So I'm gonna ask it again. Can you make the container holding the iframe stretch to the size of the content in the iframe? Let's see what it do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I was still counting. Okay. Then I removed the padding from the container and made the iframe display as a block element. Now the container will fit snugly around the iframe content without extra spacing. I don't think that's what I wanted, but let's see what it done did. Okay. I mean, I like the snug, but that's not what I wanted. So it's okay. I'm going to leave it like that because, hey, you know, it ain't broken, so So I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay. Um, yeah, great. So look, guys, now you can actually go on the solutions page and hey, book your consultation on the solutions page. Like that's a boss. Okay. So now we're done. Let me just make sure that you're able to do that. I'm going to run release the dev here and Vercel deploy production. I should have built it first, but let's see if it'll deploy. And if it does deploy, then hey, you can now go to the link and looks like it's getting there. It's building. It's building, friends. The production is building. Now, this is how I actually host websites for free. So I don't actually have to. I'm not paying for this website. I mean, all I'm doing is building it and doing that kind of thing. That's another thing that I'd love to show you guys how I'm doing this, especially now with this no code thing that's coming up. And what's helpful is I do know a bit of code, so this actually makes it super easier for me. Again, a project that I've been working on for 2 years, I've been able to speed up like over 80% of the time just because of the current Copilot and AI features that have been coming up. So let's see if this actually built correctly. So this is, let me get myself off the screen here. Put myself right there. This is the development server, the local host. You guys can't go there because it won't do anything. But I should be able to go to solutions.ozarkoc.org and let's solutions. I spelled it right. HTTPS solutions.ozarkoc.org. Maybe. I hope that's it. If not, then the Vercel. I don't remember what I named it, I'll be honest. Okay, let's see if it actually loaded. oocsolutions.vercel.app. You guys can get there like that, but let's see if it actually deployed correctly. Oh, looks like it did. Looks like it did. Okay, so we're gonna hit visit. And look at that, bam, now you guys, it's official. You can book a consultation on our website for Ozark OC Solutions that I'll one day go back in and revamp and re-edit. And this is Skilled Craftsman with the wrong background. But don't worry, we'll fix that later. This is also another app I'll have to tell you guys about some other time that we've been in development process that I actually actively use a lot. It's called ScrollChords. If you play a guitar or a piano or an instrument that uses chords, ScrollChords. And I think that one is actually ScrollChords.online, and it should be up and running for those of you that want to check it out. You do have to sign up or to save your songs and everything like that, but we'll be putting scripture songs and everything in between. And anyway, you're gonna really like this. Okay, yeah. Well, that's the end of the video. I think you guys get the point. I showed quite a bit, but that's how I embedded it. You would just copy and paste that embed into an HTML embed. Let's say if you're on Wix or WordPress or Webflow, that kind of thing. That's how you would do it. You would just take the embed here and just paste it, and bam, it'll show up. Again, the customization that I had did was because I had Copilot. So you can probably take that same embed code maybe and put it in DeepSeek or ChatGPT and say, hey, can make it look like this and see what it does and then see if it works. If it don't, then hey, didn't hurt nobody, right? So yeah, that's with technology and use it to your advantage. Last thing I want to say, okay, because I've been saying it, do not let something stop you because um, it's not exactly what you wanted or where you want it to be. As long as it works, like if your whole idea is you want to be able to schedule and take bookings and make your workflow easier, look, man, you need to stop with the blocks. Okay, you can do something as simple. I carry this around with me everywhere. Let me go back to my full camera. This right here, you know what this is? It's called a calendar. It is. It's a monthly and weekly planner, and I legit go through and I write down my schedules. I write down my events when I'm planning with the team. This is where it all goes. Okay, so I have already things booked in July. We have a camp meeting in July on the sanctuary coming up. Like this, that's gonna be really awesome. Okay, but this is like $5 or $6 at Walmart. If not, look, if you have a printer and you got a computer, print the pages out and keep it on you. Like print it small, keep it on you. I used to teach students how to sew the notebook. Like, don't make excuses. You can do anything you set your mind to. All right. And that's one thing I appreciate that I've learned about ministry is God has shown me that the only thing stopping you is you and what you think of you and what you think you can and can't do. So I carry this with me everywhere. And look, if you're going to use a paper copy, and even if you're going to use the digital copy, when you have somebody that's talking to you in person and they want to schedule something, this is what you need to do. Tell yourself, I am the person that never books or confirms an appointment until I first check my books, whether it be a digital one or your actual paper one, okay? Like, determine in your mind that's not going to happen because I do not like double booking. Tell yourself that. I'm not the kind of person that double books. Therefore, I will always check my books. I've had somebody come up to me and they say, "Can you just tell me?" And I told them, "No, I don't have my book with me." And that's a problem. I need to have my book with me. But thing is I have determined that I'm not going to second guess myself. And if it's not in my digital and it's not in here, okay. Now I'm sure they have also a paper version that you can scan and and it'll probably upload. I've always imagined that. I hope they already have it, and if not, somebody make that. Okay, I ain't got time to make that. Okay, but it's a good idea, ain't it? I thought so. So anyway, just an idea. Maybe somebody else will come up with it. I would totally purchase that, right? Where I can write down my stuff and all I gotta do is scan it and it'll sync with my Google Calendar. Like that's over. Just over. Okay? So anywho, thank you guys so much for joining us this Thursday on Ozark Outpost Center Solutions Thursday. I can't wait to see what we do next week. You guys can make your suggestions. If you want to see the advanced version, please let me know. Um, Maybe we'll do that next week, or we'll do something else. I don't know. All right, go ahead and comment and let me know what you want to see to help up and scale your solutions.